Mr. Paul Mitchinson, Think and Grow. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, mate, loving it. Loving the weather up here, firstly. And I've come up from beautiful Victoria, where it's a little bit colder, but it's always nice to come up from some winter sun.
Yeah, well, you got to be on stage and talk about what you're working on at the moment. You just want to give a quick shout out of what some of these projects are?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Think and Grow, we're a global growth consultancy, and we support businesses to really unblock and accelerate their next phase of growth through a range of strategy and people work. Probably the most exciting project that we've got at the moment is we support AWS, so Amazon Web Services, with their Global Passport program, which in short is helping Amazon's top customers really excel in and move forward to their next phase of growth. And we deliver that for them globally. We've delivered about 280 workshops in 27 different cities around the world in the past 18 months.
Oh, wow. And you are here in the Melbourne Australian branch for Think and Grow?
Correct, yeah. So I'm based out of our Melbourne office, but yeah, we've got Melbourne, Sydney, US, UK and Singapore where our team is based.
Yep. And what's that growth looking like at the moment with Think and Grow? Like you said, just so many international partners coming on board.
Yeah, no, it's we're in a fortunate situation when we are rapidly scaling ourselves. We had a team offsite about 2 months ago, and I've been in the business for just over a year. And probably around a table of 15, I was probably the third longest person. Everyone else had joined the business in the past 6 months. So it shows just like how much we've also grown as a business ourselves.
Yeah, right. And what's been like maybe the biggest challenges? I know there's so many good things coming out. What's been the thing that you guys have had to overcome whilst you're growing?
Yeah, I think every business, and this is something that we actually help and coach organizations through, but as you mature as a business, you bring in there's an extra layer and level of processes and organisation that you've got to really mature. And so I think that's probably the biggest challenge for those that have been in the business for a little bit longer is actually how do we actually mature as an organisation? How do we actually start to operate more efficiently, but also bringing in the processes and operational cadences in the organisation that we've never really needed to do before. Now, when we've got a global partner like AWS, it's just a customer actually, you've also got to operate in certain ways, and so we've really had to sort of up our game, I suppose, from an internal perspective.
And Something Tech, we are here, we are mingling, we are chatting. What do you think, why is it so important for events like this to exist at the moment from your perspective?
Yeah, so this is our second year in a row here. We sponsored the networking drinks, and we did that last year as well. And I think for us, we've got a great presence in Sydney and Melbourne, but Australia's a big country, and there's a lot more that the regional, I say regional, so the regional capital cities could do, need the support of the rest of it. And so I think rather than expecting people to fly down to Sydney and Melbourne, it's like, let's bring the talent up and let's actually showcase what's on offer here. So, and we love South Start and Adelaide, which has a very similar vibe to this one, and it's all about just really understanding what's happening on the ground outside of Sydney and Melbourne.
Dope, man. Thanks so much for joining me, mate. Appreciate it, Paul.
Thank you very much.
You.
Enjoy the day.